The race to this summer's World Cup just got a whole lot more expensive. England fans traveling to the MetLife Stadium in New Jersey are facing a massive shock at the ticket booth. Rail fares have skyrocketed to over £100 for a simple round trip to see their favorite stars in action.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
This isn't just about a few extra dollars, it is a full-blown standoff between local leadership and world football authorities. New Jersey Governor Mikie Sherrill is slamming the current fare hike, insisting that the governing body FIFA should be the ones picking up the tab instead of the local commuters. It is a heated dispute that threatens to overshadow the excitement of the tournament matches. Meanwhile, the experts are warning that this aggressive pricing strategy could have a chilling effect on the entire fan experience. Officials at FIFA have publicly cautioned that these elevated costs will push supporters toward desperate alternatives and cause dangerous levels of congestion. With 40,000 fans expected to descend on the stadium for every single match, the pressure is mounting to find a solution before the first whistle blows. Finally, we have breaking news from Germany regarding FC Bayern Munich superstar Serge Gnabry. The talented winger has been dealt a painful blow with a serious adductor strain that leaves his status for the upcoming World Cup in major jeopardy. We are tracking this injury recovery closely, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Imagine dropping a fortune on a plane ticket, shell out hundreds more for match entry, only to get slammed with a transit fee that makes your eyes water. If you're an England fan heading to the MetLife Stadium this summer, you need to hear this, because the cost of supporting your team just hit an absolute breaking point. We are talking about a 15-minute train ride from New York City to East Rutherford that usually costs about $13, suddenly skyrocketing to a staggering €150, roughly £111. That is a 12-fold increase, and frankly, it is highway robbery disguised as a transit policy. New Jersey Governor Mikie Sherrill is trying to justify this by saying she refuses to let locals foot the bill for the tournament, but let's be real here. It is the traveling fans who are being held hostage by these prices. And if you think driving is the solution, think again. Parking spaces are being touted at an absurd $225. It is a lose-lose situation for anyone just trying to catch a game. FIFA is clearly not happy, and they've fired back, claiming this move will have a chilling effect on the whole experience. When you make getting to the stadium prohibitively expensive, you aren't protecting locals. You are creating a logistical nightmare that will almost certainly lead to gridlock and frustration. The goal of hosting a global event should be to create a seamless memory, not a bitter sting in your wallet. What do you think? Is it fair for the host region to inflate prices to cover their costs, or is this just pure greed ruining the beautiful game for the everyday supporter? Drop your take in the comments below, hit that subscribe button to keep up with our tournament coverage, and remember, if you're heading to the States, start saving your pennies now. Because at this rate, the most expensive part of your World Cup journey might not even be the game itself. Imagine spending a fortune on your dream World Cup tickets, only to find out that just getting to the stadium will cost you as much as a flight. We are talking about a staggering $150, roughly £111, for a simple 30-minute train ride to MetLife Stadium. And the kicker? There are absolutely no discounts for kids or seniors. It is an absolute gut punch to the average fan, and it is sparking a massive war of words between New Jersey Governor Mikie Sherrill and the global football giant, FIFA. Governor Sherrill is calling out FIFA directly, arguing they should be footing the bill for public transport instead of letting fans get fleeced. But FIFA is firing back hard. Their COO, Heimo Skiegi, warned that these astronomical transit prices will have a chilling effect on the entire tournament. Think about it. When you price people out of the train, they do not just stay home, they take to the roads. You are looking at a logistical nightmare of gridlock, missed kickoffs, and a fan experience that is defined by frustration rather than the beautiful game. FIFA claims their hands are tied by agreements signed back in 2018, and they are pushing back on the governor's claim that they are swimming in $11 billion of pure profit. clarifying that this revenue is reinvested into the sport globally. Still, the optics are brutal. While FIFA insists they have worked on transportation plans, the reality remains that for the host region, the legacy of this World Cup might be defined by empty seats and massive traffic jams. Are we really going to let inflated transit costs ruin the world's biggest sporting event? Let me know your take in the comments below. Should FIFA be forced to subsidize your ride to the stadium? Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the business of sports. After all, the game is meant for the fans, but at these prices, you have to wonder who is actually invited to the party. Imagine grabbing a ticket to the biggest sporting event on the planet, only to find out that the final leg of your journey, a quick 15-minute train ride, is going to cost you more than a decent dinner out. That is the reality for soccer fans heading to MetLife Stadium this summer, where a standard $13 train fare is skyrocketing to a staggering $150. Yes, you heard that right. It is a 1,200% markup just to get from Manhattan to the stadium in New Jersey. With parking essentially non-existent, about 40,000 fans per match are effectively being held hostage by these transit prices. So, what is the justification here? NJ Transit is claiming they need to recoup about $62 million in operational costs to move those massive crowds. They are insisting this is not price gouging, just basic economics. But not everyone is buying that narrative. New Jersey Governor Mikie Sherrill is putting the heat on FIFA, bluntly stating that local taxpayers shouldn't be on the hook to subsidize these costs. FIFA, however, is firing right back, pointing out that cities like Los Angeles, Houston, and Atlanta aren't raising their transit rates by a single cent. FIFA even warned that these arbitrarily set prices could have a chilling effect on the fan experience, potentially creating a logistical nightmare of congestion and long delays. It is not just the train, either. If you are looking to avoid the rails, a shuttle bus will set you back $80, and if you are desperate enough to snag one of the few available parking spots at the nearby mall, you are looking at a $225 price tag. It feels like a masterclass in how to turn a global celebration into a logistical headache. We have seen this movie before. Back in 2014, the Super Bowl at the same venue saw thousands of fans stranded on platforms for hours. With the World Cup final looming, one has to wonder if this strategy is going to leave a sour taste in the mouths of international visitors. If you're planning to attend, make sure to factor these travel costs into your budget, or you might find your wallet empty before the first whistle even blows. What do you think? Is this a necessary evil to keep the trains running, or is it an unfair tax on the beautiful game? Drop a comment below to let me know your take, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more updates on how the world is preparing for the World Cup. At the end of the day, is the cost of admission truly worth the price of the journey? Is the dream of a World Cup summer already slipping away for one of Germany's biggest stars? Panic is starting to set in at Bayern Munich, as the club just dropped a bombshell announcement regarding Serge Gnabry. The electric winger has officially been sidelined with a painful strain to his right adductor muscle, and the prognosis isn't looking good. Bayern's medical staff is calling it a lengthy spell on the bench, which is exactly the kind of phrasing that makes every fan wince. What makes this so baffling is that Gnabry played over an hour against Real Madrid on Wednesday, and he looked perfectly fine. It goes to show just how quickly a season can shift in professional football. For now, he is definitely out for the upcoming clash with Stuttgart, where Bayern could clinch the Bundesliga title with just a single point. But the real shadow hanging over this injury isn't the league trophy, it's the looming World Cup in North America. With Julian Nagelsmann finalizing his plans for the tournament, Gnabry's race against time has officially begun. Will he recover in time to represent his country, or will this be a devastating missed opportunity? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for the latest updates on your favorite players. Sometimes, the most important matches aren't played on the pitch, but in the recovery room.